having an intensive in Germany.
Yes.
It's called Light Speed Evolution. Can you
Yes.
talk about that?
Yes.
What that means?
Yes. Well, it means so many things to so many people. But light speed evolution is simply a way of comforting and supporting and inspiring people to realize that there are a lot of things happening in our lives right now. And there are a lot of things happening around the world. And we want to be able to see these things as our evolution. You know, we get stuck. We get stuck in, I don't feel good today, or we get stuck in a relationship, or we get stuck in a money conversation, or we get stuck in whatever. And we don't realize that it's a passage. My higher self calls it the funnel of initiation. So it gets tighter and tighter and tighter as we get closer to passing through it. And that's what we are all doing at this moment. And so this intensive light speed evolution is about showing people how to see it from a more expansive way and be able to move through whatever those things that are happening to them, so that they can really feel that they're evolving, that they have the power to evolve, that they can go on to the next octave of their life. And what is it to be conscious in ways you haven't been before? What is it to see yourself, your body, your relationships, your world, the cosmos from a different perspective, so that you can see more of the purpose of your lives? Because once we get entrapped in a particular groove, we feel that life is doing it to us, and we forget that we have purpose and that everything we experience facilitates that purpose. In the same way that we did here in meditation today, just extending light to people who have addictions. You know, when you do that, that's a way of bringing yourself out of the daily chatter or the momentary chatter and actually doing something that changes the world. And when you are, again, wielding the direction of energy, when it's coming through you and extending out from you, you begin to feel peaceful. You might not be thinking, oh, well, it's my purpose to send light to people who are addicted. But you do that, and you'll feel calm inside, because you have just given a gift. And what is our purpose in life? Our purpose is the evolution of the soul. That's our purpose. And so whenever we offer something to the world around us, whether it's to a ladybug or, you know, a four-legged or another being or the cosmos, we are accessing purpose. In other words, we are choosing, we're discerning, we're choosing. And as we begin to see that everything has meaning and everything has purpose, we find ourselves in ways that we didn't recognize before. So light speed evolution, of course, we'll be talking a lot about wielding light and how it influences different levels of consciousness, how we can use it from very simple, very physical things. I remember one time I gave it as a gift to my daughter and her husband, which is called night walking. And you put a little, you wear a baseball hat, and you put a little bulb, a little tiny light out here, and you just look at that light. It stimulates the peripheral vision. And then you wander around the mountains and the rocks and the arroyos at night, pitch dark, because it teaches you to expand your awareness. It teaches you to belong in nature. It teaches you to find that place where you're not on automatic pilot, where you're excited. And so from the basic point of light to the infinite light, we're going to play with that, and especially photon light, you know, which is a different kind of frequency than we've been aware of, that's bombarding our planet right now, that will facilitate us being radiant beings. So meditating with light is very, very healing and very, very powerful to move our consciousness to other octaves, because we're not here to live and grow old and die. That's really not why we're here. And that's one of the reasons a lot of people are leaving the planet, because they've done what they have come here to do in terms of their own clearing up karma or accessing something new, and they're finished. And we who are here to be a part of incredible changes. In New Mexico here, I think starting next year, you will be able to go out into the edge of space. Humans have never done it before except astronauts, you know? So this land of enchantment, or entrapment as my RSL calls it in New Mexico, is inviting us to be the agents of change. So what I would say is that each one of you are agents of change in your lives. And once you can sort of wear that, then you begin to be different. You begin to view things from a higher perspective, a perspective that finds the answers, finds the solutions, rather than gets bogged down in the problem. Because everything is passing. Everything is passing. It's ongoing at the speed of light. And of course, you know, evolution at light speed is also a conversation of the fact that we're beginning to discover that there is negative space-time, that there are energies that are faster than the speed of light. And how could that influence us? How can we play with it? It's going to be a good one.